Hey guys, this is IC8, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the Steam ID door. So pretty much you start off and you get a door. I'm going to use the obvious one-way door trick as my door. There. Um, then get some sort of pallet for the wire. I'm going to be using PHX Storms prop. Just put that there. So we're gonna pretty much start off with a Ranger, which is in Garrysmod right there, underneath detection. Make sure output Steam ID is set, and that's it, like nothing else. And put that to another plate. Bring that up, and sort of put it in the position that you want it to be. Set show beam, and update it to see how far the beam goes. It's decent. Put it flush against the door, and that will be our Steam ID detection. This will output your Steam ID. I don't know why my Steam ID is 0. Alright, that's my unique Steam ID. It's 000. But yeah. So now we're gonna get a constant value, which will be right here. And we'll just use it as a placeholder for now. Pretty much you gotta get a gate. Go to entity gates, aim entity, and this is a temporary circuit that we're going to be building. And we're going to be using a owner gate, which is obvious. Pretty much wire your aim entity to your owner and get a debug and click on your aim entity. And now whatever you look at, it will tell you the name of the entity. So this is what you would be using in the server to locate the player. Let's say it was like just a random, Father Gregory. You would look at him, and let's say this is your friend who you want to allow access to the door. You see that his number at the upper left is 92. So you would put in the constant value, if I can find it, 92, and of course yourself, which I would be 1. So 1 and 92. So throw that in the constant value. Then go to gates, entity, oh no, not entity. Actually, yes. And then ID to entity, which will convert a number to its corresponding entity. So spawn 1 for every player you want access to the door, which is a lot, so you might want to use a different method if you plan on having like a whole bunch of people coming to your door. So just wire 1 to each person. So this will be our NPC monk, which is Father Gregory and me. Then go to gates and find a Steam ID, which we're going to also make one of these for each player. And wire each thing to its corresponding thing. Obviously, an NPC isn't going to have a Steam ID, so it's not going to output anything. But this is for an example. So I'm just going to unwire that because otherwise it's not going to work well. Then you're going to want to go to gates again, obviously, and go into the string section and get a equal. Now you're going to want one. You're going to want to get 1 for every person again. It's a lot. Um, wire your A string to the out of your Steam ID, and your B string, and your B string to the out of your Ranger. And what this is going to be checking for is if the Steam ID that you have saved in memory is also equal to the Steam ID that the Ranger is outputting. Obviously it's going to be 1 because, and this one's going to be 1 because there's nothing different, so I'll just do that. Or not. Alright, so it's going to output a 1. And when you get a gate, and you have to go and get an arithmetic gate. Logic gate, sorry. Get an OR gate. And then we're just gonna need one of these, unless you have more than, like, I don't know, a lot. It's about 8. If you have more than 8 players going to your door, I don't suggest making this. So pretty much you're gonna wire this OR gate to all of your equal gates. This one is once again not going to work because it is a monk. So now pretty much what we have is if anyone's on the list and they walk in front of this ranger, it is going to output a 1, which is useful. Pretty much now all we really need to do is, I do not have the fading door tool, so I will make something pretty much equal to it. Get one of these plates again, put it approximately parallel with that. Go to the wire mod, get a where the hell am I? Hydraulic. Get a hydraulic. And right click on the edge of this, and it should magically line up. Oh, I have it invisible, so you won't be able to see the cable. But it is there, trust me. Now all we need to do, unfreeze that, pretty much get a toggle gate, update my constant value with 4 more gates, 2 more gates, hydraulic length of 62, and I'll do 5. Throw that onto here, get go to memory gates, go to toggle, get a toggle gate, wire up the following: click to your OR gate, on value to your default position, off value to your open position. Wire that on up to your length on your hydraulic. And now if I were to walk over here, it opens up. If I were to walk through it again, it closes. It's very simple. Oh no, I got stuck. Now you're going to want to do one last thing, because obviously when you walk through the door you want to be able to, close it. And that would be, there's 2 simple ways. One, both require another OR gate. Oh no. I deleted my stuffs. But both require another OR gate, which will be there because you need the output of the Steam ID and the output of a button or a separate ranger to detect whether someone's walking through or not. So that's pretty simple. Let me just pull out another toggle gate and just wire it back up real fast. Right here. So the button version is very simple. You just press the button as you're in the house and it will close the door. But the ranger is slightly more difficult, but a lot more easy after it's been finished. So we'll do the ranger method because we're not here for easy. Let's just get this plate in position, or not, it's not gonna work. Okay, there we go. So let's put that there. And I mean, it's not too hard. It's actually fairly simple if you use wire a lot like me. You just gotta get another ranger. This time output distance instead of their Steam ID. And pretty much all you want to do is you want to get the max range, which is 159 in this instance. Just get a constant value and set the number to 159 on it. And you just want a less than gate. It's actually very simple. Hey look, you know, it's someone from Xwords Gaming talking to me. Your act on in the... I don't know. I'm gonna leave that in there because I'm way too lazy to edit stuff. Gates. So pretty much now all you're gonna want to do is get a comparison gate of less than and an OR gate because we need an OR gate. Don't question me. If A is less than B, I could probably explain myself. Pretty much if your ranger's distance is less than what your constant value says, it is going to output a 1. And then you're also going to take the output from this one, throw it on there, and instead change your click from this to this one, and you're set. And kablang. You know, if you're gonna do it, there you go. So anyone can walk through this one if I, you know, can get it to work. It's not quick enough to keep a constant flow through, which is cool, you know. I gotta separate it out a little bit. There, and that is how the Steam ID door works. Yes, it's sort of buggy, but on the XFG server they have the fading door tool, which would be much more easy, and you don't need most of what I've showed you today. Bye.